Okay, so 5 minutes of fame. This is new for me, and I'm super duper excited to see what you all have to say today. And it's NMC's iconic event. Okay, so I'm just gonna say it. This forces traditionally prolific academic discussions into a small contained box of 5 minutes. Very short, very sweet. And we get to learn about some of the most exciting ed tech projects that are going on. Okay, we've got our presenters ready to go here, and I just am super excited about this. So I have this script in front of me, and I'm trying to see if somebody put this in here to see if I would say it, but. We bang a giant gong after 5 minutes because you have the limited time, and if you get gonged, we laugh you off the stage. Does that happen? That's okay. I just wanted to set expectations. And so, like, I'm looking at the faces here, and I think that there's some people that are going to purposely go over 5 minutes just so they can have that experience. I'm suspect. Okay, yeah. We planned that out. All right. No, seriously. This is going to be fun, and we do have a sponsor for this event, and so it's my pleasure to introduce Lorenzo Vallone from Mirum Learning. He's going to talk to you about some of the wonderful things that they do and share with you perhaps why he chose to sponsor 5 Minutes of Fame as well. Lorenzo.
Everybody. Good morning. Just a minute while I switch things over here. First of all, they made a huge mistake giving me a mic and control of the gong, because that means they can't get me off stage. So I'm going to be talking for a while. You can try. Bring it on. No, I'm kidding. I want to talk to you for about 10 minutes or so. Got a couple things. We are wicked excited to be here today. My name is Lorenzo Vallone. I'm with Mirum Learning. We are really excited to be sponsors of the NMC, again for the second year, and super excited to be sponsoring 5 Minutes of Fame because this is a really, really great event. Super fun. We truly appreciate this organization and all the members and everything you guys stand for. It's totally aligned with what our vision and our mission is, and so we're really excited to be here. So we're also really excited to announce that we're launching for the second year in a row a project for the NMC. We're launching the 2017 Horizon app, which is the Horizon Report, the second year in a row that we've done it. It's a great pro bono project that we do in conjunction with the NMC. I hope you guys download it. It's for iOS and soon for Android, I believe. So hopefully you'll download it and encourage your friends to download it as well. So Boston rocks, right? We're all excited to be here. Great town. Wicked, awesome town. I had a chance to live here when I was in 1994 when I first started out. I worked for a startup as a marketing guy. The startup went under, and it was here that I got my start as a coder. So I went from an unemployed marketing guy to an unemployed coder. It was great. So I really have a lot to thank for Boston. But Boston's amazing, not just because it's the birthplace of freedom and revolution, 1775, all that good stuff. It's the birthplace of the U.S. Marathon. How many of y'all knew that? 1897, first U.S. Marathon was run here. And then in 1967, Kathy Schweitzer became the first woman to run this marathon. This is truly amazing because it wasn't until 5 years later. It wasn't until 5 years later that women actually ran in the marathons for the first time. So pretty amazing person. But if that wasn't enough, 50 years later, we bring you Ted. I love this bear. I love this bear almost as much as I love the talks. Anyway, you can't beat Boston for this bear. You just can't. And if that wasn't enough, this is a town that loves the Necco wafers. I mean, these things are dried cardboard dipped in stale sugar, and you still eat them. That's wicked awesome. But it gets better. You can't get much better than marshmallow fluff, because without this key product, you cannot make the Fluffernutter, which is peanut butter and marshmallow on white bread. Doesn't get much more wicked awesome than that. All right, so I'm going to switch gears a little bit and talk to you about something that I think is pretty wicked awesome, but also kind of wicked weird, and that's Mirum Learning. Why, you ask? I'm glad you asked. The reason why is because we're a global digital marketing agency that is part of J. Walter Thompson Advertising, part of WPP, and yet we're in the e-learning space, and we're fully committed to this space. And the reason why has a lot to do with what Richard talked about yesterday at the keynote, which I completely and 100% agree with, which is that experience counts. User experience matters. And it matters tremendously in this day and age because we've got students on one side that are steeped in digital media, steeped in mobile, playing incredible games in VR, using Facebook and Snapchat every second of their lives. But when it gets to e-learning, most of the experience are wicked weak. So our mission is to change that. Our mission is to provide a way to rebuild that content, to create a new front-end experience that students are going to love, that's going to make the organization more competitive, and that we believe, as we collect more and more data, is going to drive more and more retention, satisfaction, and cognitive gain. And we do this in 3 key ways. We've brought together some wicked smart, I told my kids are sitting over there, they told me if I pointed them out they'd leave, but they're not going to leave, they can't go anywhere. Hey guys. Some wicked smart learning architects, a wicked smart CLO, Phil Ice, who I think many of you all know. And we brought that together with award-winning creative services that we have globally around the world. We've got amazing technology and amazing creative services around the world. And married that with Adobe technologies that we've been partnered with for years. This is technology that's used by the Fortune 1000s around the world every single day to power the largest websites, the biggest communication vehicles in the world. And we said, let's bring these 3 things together to provide an environment that enables organizations to better deliver e-learning content, to make it more engaging, more exciting, to bring it to mobile, and to really take it to the next level. So we do this with a pretty simple methodology because this is a big change for a lot of organizations. When we talk to academics, when we talk to presidents of organizations, it's not an easy change to do. It's easy once you get down the road, but getting down that road is not so easy. So what we do is a couple of things. We offer free consulting, so you can call us anytime, day or night. I'll give you my cell phone, and we will try to help you in any way possible to think about what the future of e-learning looks like. We then look at doing small pilots, low-cost pilots for 1 or 2 courses so that you can build an ROI model for your organization that makes sense, that you can sell, and that can provide a pathway to future investments. And then we've customized all kinds of pricing methodologies so that you can actually take advantage of this. And everybody asks about pricing because undeniably when people say J. Walter Thompson and WPP and e-learning, they think this stuff costs millions of dollars, all right? And it can. Realistically, the largest organizations that we're working with are spending millions of dollars to go through this transition. Why? Because they're licensing all the technology from Adobe. We're helping them to integrate it with their learning management systems. We're helping them think about how to recreate hundreds or thousands of courses using these new technologies. So it's a big investment. But what we found is that we also have a model that's designed for smaller programs, for smaller schools that just want to get started, but they don't have the capital to outlay right away. So what we do is we basically have a multi-year program where we take all the investment up front, we stand up all the technology, we do all the creative design work, we manage the entire thing. We can even market the programs for you in conjunction with you at a single flat rate for a student. So we're very, very excited about that. I'm really wicked proud. I said I would say wicked. I don't know. If somebody remembers how many times I say wicked, I'm buying them a beer tonight because I don't even know. Wicked proud of the work that our team has done in the last, even just in the last 6 months. We're about a year and a half old at this point. One of the most exciting things that we've done is actually working with the Navy, with the Explosive Ordnance Division of the Navy, to transform how they deliver learning to their students. These are, young men and women who are really sacrificing, putting their lives on the line for all of our safety, and they deserve a tremendous amount of credit and respect and honor. And they're learning from paper today, all right? That's just not acceptable. So we're building a mobile solution, highly interactive, visually stunning, that's going to help deliver that learning content, not just while in the schoolhouses, but beyond when they go out into the field. We're working with an amazing institution to build a new graduate pharmacology program. And not only is the program itself going to be, I believe, award-winning and very unique in terms of just the experience itself, but because WPP has very deep relationships into all the pharmas that are out there, we're helping them to resell their content to the pharmas and hopefully making 10x return for them by doing so. We're working with Adobe, which has been a key partner of ours for a very long time, to actually use their technologies to transform e-learning at Adobe itself. So we're taking 2 key technologies that they have, we're bringing them together for the first time to create a new learning experience that uses their LMS, but also their content management system to transform how we deliver content out to people. And this one I'm really excited about. We just launched the first set of mobile short courses in South Africa with Northwest University. This is a first time this has ever happened. Not only is this amazing because it's going to save the institution millions of dollars in printing costs down the road, but it's delivering learning content to students in a way that they never before had access to. Everybody in South Africa has a mobile phone. So by being able to download the content when they're online and then continue to interact with it when they're offline is an amazing shift in the experience and how students will be able to interact. Really, really super proud of this. But this is my passion, so I'm going to just say this is my favorite stuff that we're doing. We're working on some amazing VR and AR examples. Right now, we're just doing prototyping, proofs of concepts, looking to work with organizations that have ideas, that want to leverage our capability to build these solutions near shore and offshore, that have great ideas, that want to partner with us to build some cool things. And that's what we've started to do. And we've built some really amazing things. So I'm just going to show you this video real quick because, you know, we just all hate breakfast, so why not have a little more? Let's have a little more bacon here. All right, this is something we built on HTC Vive using Unity, and it's a virtual fetal pig dissection. So what better way to start the morning with a little more bacon in our lives? All right? So I hope, you know, this won't gross you out completely, and I'm only going to show you a little bit. If you want to see more of this stuff, we're doing a talk at 1 o'clock with Maya and Emery around how AR and VR are transforming education. Really encourage you to come. It's going to be a lot of fun, lots of videos. So let's just wait for it. Oh, wow, look at that. My kids love this. Wait, oh, no. What is that? Okay, all right, that means that my time is almost up, I think. All right, so this is our website if you want to learn more. I'll be here for the rest of the day. I'm really excited to talk to any of you. But let's get to the reason why we're all here. Let me play this. There we go. We're all here because we want to hear some people get gonged, right? Yeah. No, we're here to hear some amazing presentations. I'm really, really excited about the speakers. I had the chance to be up here last year and be the last person to do the 5 minutes of fame. And can I tell you something? The gonger was just vicious. Just vicious. I had no idea how vicious they could be. I mean, I came here and I was all nice and it was my first time presenting and they were so vicious. So this year, in the spirit of unity, I'm going to be a kinder, gentler gonger. No, not going to happen. We're going to gong some people. So let's get this started. On the count of 3, I want to hear the loudest gong. Can you guys do that? Ready? 1, 2, 3. Nice. You guys are wicked awesome. Thank you very much.